And hello, and welcome into Evolve by Demogorgon, which is essentially an incremental game about cells evolving and eventually just goes basically Spore style, but like incremental. Like it goes from cell stage to eventually like civilizations and all of that. I saw this recently on Wonderbot's channel and I figured, hey, I'll showcase it a little bit. We're just gonna start. We're gonna create some RNA. We are protoplasm in the primordial ooze. Conform DNA, which creates a new strand of DNA, turns 2 RNA into 1 DNA. And then we can get organelles, which automatically generate some RNA. Just gonna start by manually clicking for a while. There we go. Get some more membranes. We also unlocked organelles that automatically generate 1 RNA. So now we gain 1 per second. The membranes will also... Oh, the membranes increase our RNA capacity. Gotcha. Let's get some more DNA for now. We also have an auto clicker, so I'm just gonna rush through this real quick. Like so. Can unlock a nucleus, which automatically consumes 2 RNA to create 1 DNA. And eukaryotic cells, which increase DNA capacity. But I will need 40 DNA. We can evolve mitochondria, which increase the effect of membranes and eukaryotic cells, and sexual reproduction, which increases RNA generation from organelles. Let's get the mitochondria unlocked. Mitochondria? The powerhouse of a cell. There we go. Just gonna go through all of this. Get a little bit of everything. Very quickly gonna go through all of this and see how it goes. I've not played this game before, but as someone who really likes Kitten's game, I figured, hey, this might just be up my alley. Oops. I think I just changed the language. That's what happens when you use an auto clicker and accidentally change the tab, I guess. Need to be a bit more careful with that. Let's get some more organelles for now. Some DNA, RNA. Increases RNA generation from organelles. Let's go with that. Evolve in the direction of the animal kingdom. There's a major evolutionary fork. Evolve in the direction of the plant kingdom. Or chitin. Evolve in the direction of fungi kingdom. Let's see. Just continue for a little bit longer. In this cell, do we want to go mushrooms? Could go mushrooms. Plants sounds rough. Animals also. Mushrooms are cool because they're in the middle. Let's do chitin for now. Chitin makes me think of bugs mostly. Decreased cost of producing new nucleus. Ooh. Spores increases DNA generation from nucleus. Just quickly do this. Continue evolving towards sentience. We need more RNA to get another nucleus. Organelles for now, because we're producing 14 per second RNA. Bryophyte. There we go. Sentience requires 300 DNA. Let's get some organelles again. And another nucleus. Another mitochondria. And sentience. Huzzah! We've evolved into a fungi species of sentient mold called Spore. You have a protoplasm in the primordial ooze. Oh, no, that is the new one. Right there. We can harvest 1 lumber from the land. So this is kind of similar to Kitten's game now, which is a fantastic little game. Alrighty, we have research as well. We can make a basic club for 5 lumber. Can gather food. Don't want to starve. If possible. Harvest and preserve 1 food. And we can unlock bone tools for 10 food. And now we unlocked stone gathering. An alien carcass was found which caused quite the commotion, but it turned out to be a hoax. Let's go to the quarry for now. And also collect some food while we're at it. Research, we can unlock the sundial, construct a sundial, start tracking the days and begin building a settlement. Ooh. Civics, etc. Can we build something? Housing. Requires 10 knowledge. Composting. Create composting heaps. You require decaying matter to survive. Composting heaps will feed your people as long as you can keep them supplied with organic matter. Let's go with that for now. And housing, I guess. We can build a spore nest here. And a compost heap, which will add more food. Use up some lumber though. Let's just go with some spore nests here. Quite some money now. Let's gather lumber again. And stone. Going to research. We can unlock currency, mining, and primitive access. Let's go with that because that will unlock lumber harvesting for us. You found a settlement. Lovely. How many people do we have? Zoom out a little bit now that there's more to do. More lumber production, 100 maximum lumber. And let's just harvest a bunch of lumber now again. Just to kind of max that out. With no unemployed people. It's taking a while to get some citizens. I wonder how we do that. Let's get currency and basic storage. A shed. A small storage facility for your various resources. Let's get another compost heap for now. And more stone. Some food. We'll create it over time anyways. Morale is low. Job stress and weather. There's no jobs yet. We don't have any people. What do you mean? Let's get another lumberyard built, I guess. We're listening to the I'm Kibitz music. Linked in the description. Also, I'm Kibit's channel and Wonderbot channel are also linked in the description, but you also know them probably if you like incremental games. Spore nest. Basic housing for 1 citizen. How are we getting money? It seems we're getting money over this way. Base is +1. Interesting. Got another house here for citizens, but no ways of getting them, I don't think. Creates a concept of banking, allowing the government to accumulate massive wealth. Also gives the plebs some way to store their money. Conceive a scientific method. This will set your race down the path of science and discovery. Introduces heat to your composting piles. Will accelerate the process, producing more food. Well, let's go with the mining. Which unlocks a new job as well. The rock quarry right here. That said... we now have finally some people. Let's get more citizens right there. Produce some stone. Food-wise, we're still doing good. But that will change soon enough once we have more sporgers. So research the scientific method, which should... Not too much yet. Oh, there's a university. There we go. We need money for that. Beyond that, we can go ahead and unlock banking soon. Once we have 90 knowledge. 70 knowledge for that. 100 for that. Garrison, establish a military to keep your citizens safe from external threats or to conquer your enemies. Conquer enemies sounds fun. Shed. Don't need to worry about that just yet. I'd like to get massive wealth. So that I can get some money. All of this costs money. How are we making money? Banking. That just increases the maximum of money. Morale currently is good. Knowledge is slowly rising. They didn't unlock a new job, okay. There's a shed built. And then lumber. And stone. Probably should have just waited until we get enough money for the Zanga University, which unlocks the profession, and 500 maximum knowledge. It's gonna take a minute until we get there. For the time being, I guess we can just assign people to these jobs here. We can unlock a garrison as well. The barracks cost 240. We can gain 2 soldiers through that. hot composting, lodge, etc. For all of that stuff, we'll need a university to gain more max knowledge and a professor, just to increase our gains. Just gonna take a little bit of money. 40 seconds. Yeah, I mentioned Kitten's game because it is sort of interesting. It's a game I've been playing a lot of on my phone and in the browser. Perhaps also one of the most in-depth clicker / like incremental games. Mostly incremental, I guess. Okay, we're soon there. Ooh, we're getting more money. 4 per second now. How does that increase? Oh, it's because of taxes. Gotcha. Let's get rid of one quarry worker. And get a professor instead, which will increase our knowledge a bunch. Can build another university soon after. Let's get more people for more taxes. Hot composting. Unlock, which will increase our food production by a bunch. It's gonna be ready in a minute and something. Both housing and population. Lodge to help bolster population. I'd like to get another university. It's gonna take a bit though until we get there. The downside of using a clicker, I guess. Sometimes you end up with a bit of downtime. 850 bucks for this. I still have my cough, which is a bit annoying. I have to deal with that a bunch. Guess we'll get another lumberjack. Maybe some soldiers. Might as well use two people here. Idle soldiers spend their time hunting. They're currently bringing in food and furs per second. Nice. Low intel, battle assessment unavailable, embed more spies. Raid, pillage, assault, siege, etc. Ambush. There's a Western nation and a Southern Federation. United Dynasty. Oh, that's another group. Let's see, in terms of lumber, we're like producing enough, like a lot, you know? I guess we'll just do this. Unlock bows. Training to complete 40 seconds. I guess they're not getting trained just yet. No wounded people. So this, the army was victorious. No soldiers died in the conflict. We gained 131 bucks, 152 lumber, and 280 stone. That is a good way of earning money. We got 400 bucks. Let's go. Government. Let's add another professor so that we gain more knowledge. And once we have 180 knowledge, so in 30 seconds, we'll be able to design a lodge to help bolt system. Metalworking would also be super useful. Leather, armor, etc., etc. Let's get another quarry built. I'd like to get another university, but for that we'll need more lumber. For that we'll need to build a shed. And then we can get that once we have more money. But for that we'll need a lot of money. It's gonna take a while. Also 720 lumber. It's gonna take a bit of time. Just auto-click for a while. It's a bit of an oxymoron. It's not auto, like it's is it really clicking if I don't do it? Right? Let's get some stones. I'm producing a lot of food, so might as well go for stuff right now. There's no, at least, I don't think there is stuff for overpopulation. No, fantastic. Morale, we should also gain more money once we have more people. Let's get that lumber set up. A fire has broken out, destroying 262 lumber. Oh no. Anyways. Let's launch another campaign with 4 soldiers here. We got 1 wounded. They healed up again. 1 enemy soldier was infected during battle. What does infected mean? That's nice, I guess. Victorious, we gained a lot of money. Can get more barracks, theoretically. We could also just... We can get another university. Soon. Just 5 more seconds. I'm glad I discovered the... Oh, we also have Hamlet now, which is nice. Ah. Lose money. Because of the weather and stuff. We were victorious. We gained a lot of food and lumber. Money. We infected them. Army was defeated. 2 soldiers died in battle. Ooh, that's rough. 1 is wounded. We're getting people there again. Soon. Enough. Stone. We need more. And then we'll just gather stone again. Get another professor, if possible. Oh, we need more money as well. And that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's launch another campaign here. 2 wounded. We'll take this opportunity. Oh, we do have an extra professor, which is nice. If we go into research, we can get... Learn how to turn stone into cement. Metalworking. Let's get metalworking and a lodge for now. Get some miners. Because then our morale goes up and we get more money as well. Beyond that, go 4 soldiers. We infected 1 enemy soldier, it seems. I wonder if we can eventually take them over from the inside. Attempt to raid. Medium risk operation with average payoff potential. Army was defeated. 2 soldiers died. Ah. I see. It trains the unemployed and then turns them into soldiers. So once this is done in 20 seconds, we should see 1 unemployed person turning into a soldier, right? Three, 2, 1. Maybe not. Leather armor. Army was defeated. A soldier died there. Let's get another university built. A lodge. It's going to be like a good alternative to these, just in terms of money alone. There's another professor for more knowledge gains. Beyond that, let's get food and lumber figured out. And another compost heap. Build a few. We need more money for that. Anarchy? What the hell? Anarchy? Let's do this again. Anarchy, you say? Research. Civics. Yeah, we still have the 4 soldiers. It's just, you know, now we have more stuff here. We're producing 5 stone, so I'll just reallocate these guys. There's less, there's still job stress and everything which affects our tax rate, but we are producing $7.68 per second. Anarchy is a bit of a problem there. Same with the morale minus. Alrighty, let's get into the barracks. Set up. And we do want to gain more food if possible. Nice. Bronze axe. Upgrade your axe technology from metal axes made from bronze. Improves lumber harvesting. Improves rock quarrying. Let's do that. Cement first. Not sure if that unlocked anything right away or if it's just like the path to stuff. Cement workers. We need for that lumber. And a lot of money. And we gain 8 per second, which is a lot. We need 2,000 stone, 1,800. We'll get that soon enough. Let's head for the military. Just wait. Soldier rating is 1. Weaponry increases that though. Foundry, pickaxe, Dewey Decimal System. Ooh. Theater, investing. Discover principles of investing, unlocking the banker job. That's going to be very, very good. Government. So both of these would be phenomenal, but this costs a lot of money. You know? So we'll go with government first, I'd imagine. It's gonna go pretty hard. Battle assessment unavailable. There we go. Gain some money there. We have 1 wounded. Gained 298 bucks though, which is lovely. 598 right there. With 3 wounded. 2 wounded. Let's go with... Boop. Now we're 6 wounded people. I'm gonna wait for a while. Beyond that, what can we do? We definitely do want more people, but the morale is suffering because of the weather and it's winter and job stress and stuff like that, you know? Do we have unemployed people? We don't have unemployed people, which is good. What's less good is the fact that we hit max money. We need to be a bit careful with that so that we always stay moving and grooving. Let's get more soldiers as well while we're at it. Just to really enable our civilization. We also gain more furs that way. A raid. A pillage. High risk operation with superior payoff. Let's for now just do some research, I guess. Don't want those yet. Oh right, we wanted cement. For that we need stone. And 3,000 bucks. For that we need to go to war. Our army was defeated. Okay, maybe we're not good enough yet for that. So we'll wait until our military gets trained back up and stuff. We were victorious right there. 1 soldier died. Gain some money again. Bum, bum. Stone. For that we'll need 2,000 stone. We don't have that quite yet. So we'll build that. And we'll work again. Just gonna take a little moment. We're definitely more of a warring kingdom. Looking forward to seeing what happens if we infect a bunch of folks. Can we spread an epidemic, perhaps? And then 1,800 lumber and 3,000 money. Let's do this for now. The rest is gonna get figured out in a moment. As far as money goes, we have 50 seconds left until like we get enough. But if we just go to civics and then launch an ambush against these guys, we will earn some money and get a cement plant. Nice. Beyond that, I'd like to get more money again. It's gonna take a few seconds. There's another lodge. And then we'll be able to collect some cement workers. Produce 0.4 cement and consumes 3 stone per second. Government. Government will help us a bit, I hope. Anarchy is having no government. Personal freedom is high, but it is unsustainable with large populations. Chaos will spiral out of control as your population grows. As your population grows, production is decreased. Job stress is halved. Set for government to democracy. Entertainers are 20% more effective, but worker production combat rating are 5% lower. Oligarchy. Tax revenue is 5% lower, but taxes can be set 20% higher. High tax, morale, penalty is lower, and people are less likely to riot. Where the elite rule as a council, a handful of powerful families control everything and make all the major decisions. Let's go with an oligarchy for now. We're hated by the Southern Federation. Our relations are poor with the United Dynasty. The Western nations like us though. For now, though, winter, unemployed, and stress. There's a cement worker, no longer unemployed. Job stress is rough. That said, probably can get that up again. I'd love to get some entertainment researched. Get the sledgehammer to increase our stone production. We'll also need to get a rock quarry to be positive again. We're not positive yet. Never mind. We need some lumber. Let's do this real quick and then get a rock quarry built again. Now we're not positive yet. The cement is a bit rough. Not gonna lie, I believe we'll just need to add another person to the quarries. Start revolution. You can trigger a revolution in 978 days. Oh, okay. That's gonna take a while. I guess we should have maybe not done that just yet. Taxes are increased though, which is good. Let's attack them. One enemy soldier was infected. Attack them again. We've got 3 wounded, but we gain some money and stone. Once these wounded are gone, it's gonna be better. I like that we have this as a menu now, like this on the side, you know, it's a bit useful. It saves us some trouble clicking through. Let's get a quarry worker done over this way. And beyond that, let's get on the compost heap so that everything's positive. I would love to get another university, to be absolutely fair. It's going to require some stone though. And 4,000 money. And the lumber as well, obviously. Let's increase our lumber yard, like our lumber production. Let's attack you guys with 10 soldiers. Maybe raid you, actually. Got 5 wounded, we lost 3 soldiers. Our army was defeated. Attack here, we gain some money again. Okay, we'll wait again a bit until everyone recovers. Maximum food, more food per second. build spawn nests because they're cheaper than the housing, the lodges. Oh, we can turn those on and off again. Residential block. Did stuff change? Not too sure. We were victorious. Three wounded out of 3 soldiers. Let's get a lumberjack and a quarry worker yet again. Cement is slowly coming along, but like morale is it puts a bit of a damper on that. As far as money goes, we should get that pretty soon. Lumber, however, is going to take a while, so let's just speed things up by auto-clicking. Again, not technically the way it goes. Can't... I don't know, like, auto-clicking should work, probably. As a word. And then we'll need 2,000 stone as well. 2,100 something, right? There we go. And then we can just take 1 stone worker off. No, we should probably just build another spawn nest here. Let's see, soon enough we'll have another unemployed person. Can do another revolution in 919 days. Oof. Tech right there. Let's get another professor right there. Can research stuff like the theater. A stage for the performing arts. 1 max entertainer, 1% morale. Admission is free, but tomatoes are $9.99 each. Let's do that for now. Get another lodge as well built. I'd love to get another thing here. Right there, so everything's positive again. Get some stone, get some wood. Go over here, get an entertainer. Each entertainer raises the morale of your citizens by 1%, which is lovely. Entertainer gives us 1.1% actually, because the oligarchy also boosts the... Never mind. Forget I said that. I guess they don't. We'll ambush them with 8 people. We'll jump them. Gain some money through that. Got 3 wounded though, so that's a bit rough. Let's get the bronze axe unlocked. Foundry will give us a place for crafters to produce manufactured metals. Beyond that though, create a system for organizing and storing knowledge in large storage buildings designed specifically for books. Ooh. Investing though is gonna, you know, like we need this, but we also need that, you know? This is gonna take 3 minutes, this is gonna take 4 minutes at the current rate. We can get you built for now. Another compost heap. Another amphitheater. Next one's going to be a bit expensive, but we'll gain more morale, means more taxes. And that is pretty great. Let's attack with 9 people over this way. Get another entertainer. Set up. 5 were wounded, but we were victorious overall. We got some lumber as well as money. And where do we go from there? Let's get some lumber. Let's get some stone. We're not really doing much with our copper at the moment. Just do this for now. Cement plant. We'll need more sheds, I guess. Might as well do that. We'll need even... No, we're good, actually, on that storage for the stone and stuff. But, like, we don't really need the cement. Like, we're building it up right now, but, like, it doesn't do much. It doesn't do enough for us. Ambush with 10 people over here. 5 were wounded. We gained 259 bucks. Like, the gains are not great. Research though. Spice. Enable the ability to recruit spice. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Marketplace opens a commodities market where you can buy and sell resources. Ooh. Investing though. Look, we're kind of limited by our knowledge and money gains at the moment. We'll gain money pretty quickly here. Knowledge is going to take a little while there. Just 2 minutes. I'm going to take this small opportunity to... We're just going to wait a little moment, you know? Yeah, we're just going to wait a small moment here. And we're back. Okay, I just got more coffee. We unlock... We pretty much maxed out because it's been a while. A few minutes. Not much. Let's get investing for now. Spice and then knowledge sounds fantastic, but... Not right now. I want to go send spice. I want all the spices. Let's get some more spore nests built. And then... Spies reveal information about foreign nations. Next spy costs money. What do you mean they cost money? What do you mean they cost money? How dare? How dare you? Job stress. Entertainers are providing a 2 boost. Send a spy here. Training is in progress. Gonna take a few seconds. The 2.1% boost is a fantastic, honestly. It's gonna increase our revenue a bunch. Once we have the people, of course, for another entertainer. Beyond that... $586 over there. We can just... Oh, there we go. We're training. We're spying on the Western nation. Quarry worker is the default job for new citizens. Why? I mean, it's cool, but I was just surprised about it. Oh yeah, and we unlock bankers. Increase tax revenue. 10% each. Ooh. That is nice. That is very, very nice. Send some folk servers, send some spies into the United Dynasty as well. It's Dynasty, not Dynasty. I guess it doesn't matter too much. It's gonna take another minute. Let's get more food soon. We don't have to worry about food too much, you know. We're only draining stuff to empty. It's gonna take an hour. Yeah. Not that much of an issue. Let's get another bank here. Go into the civics. We're now a village, which is fantastic. Beyond that, though... Yeah, these are still getting trained. Can send another ambush for now to gain some more money. Got 2 wounded soldiers. We gain 292 bucks. Can get another banker here. Because, like, money is sort of limiting, you know? Sort of limiting right now. Stones. Stones, eh? Rock quarry. Build that out for now. Beyond that, each quarry worker generates 1.4 stone. Oh, miners are the ones who get us the copper. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's get 1 less cement worker for now. There we go. Let's attack the Southern Federation again. We gain 331 bucks. 160 food, 242 lumber. As seen over here in the log. Beyond that, let's get another bank built. And do that real quick. We need money. We can get up to 10k, which is phenomenal. We need 600 bucks for another compost heap. Like so. And our food is in the positive again. Huzzah! It's sunny, it's hot. There's the weather. It's winter as well. Right. Let's get into research for the Dewey Decimal System. We can build a library now, which requires plywood. What the hell is plywood? No bonfires, please. Yeah, no bonfires in the thing. Research. Foundry. Manufacture materials. I guess we'll need that. Soon enough, in 5 seconds. And there's the foundry. Do we have to build it? Yes. We've got 1 crafter. You've unlocked a new type of resource that is crafted from other materials. To manually craft this type of resource, use the +1, +5, and +A buttons next to the resource to create different amounts of it. Crafters can also be assigned to automatically craft these. Ooh, fancy. Let's do this for now. To make some plywood. And we also need bricks. Using cement. $15 bricks. Boop, boop, boop. $20 plywood. There we go. More maximum knowledge. Phenomenal. But, more importantly, 5% of the knowledge production. So the sundial gives us 1. Professors give us 2.5. Library gives a 5% boost. Lovely. Shouldn't we be at 3.5? Oh, right. The morale boost went down. Because of that. Let's get another entertainer in that case. located. There's a percentage. Good, 98%. I see. Economic strength, we don't know much about that. This one's getting trained still. Our relations are poor. 48%. And we get the advantage information. Gotcha. So if we want to rate, 12.7%. Disadvantage. We got defeated. Fair. Pillage. Embed more spice for that information. Assault. Siege. Attempt to siege a rival city. Allows you to occupy an enemy city as long as 20 troops remain alive after the siege. We don't have that much. Ambush. Oh, that's our advantage. Right there. We are victorious, but it's not really worth it. We'll need to gain more soldiers. That'd be pretty great. For that, we'll need more stone. I'll just max that out real quick. While we're at it, we'll get rid of one crafter, just so that we have more quarry workers. Get another parrot set up. We'll need money for that again, and stone. Stone is going to take a little while, so we'll just do that manually. Scientists have become inspired. Knowledge generation has been doubled temporarily. Ooh, fancy. Let's look into our research while we're at it. Bronze pickaxes is going to help us a bunch. Yeah. Was it copper? I think it's copper, actually. Playwrights will increase the quality of entertainment, increasing the effectiveness of entertainers. Thesis paper. Libraries will have a minor effect on professor effectiveness. Ooh, that's nice. And opens a commodities market. It's going to cost a lot of money. Can get another spy over this way. In terms of military, we are in the process of getting more soldiers. Our rating is 18 in terms of defense. Parasite +2. Soldier rating. One max crafter. More barracks are gonna require more stone. We're just building a bunch here. Like getting a bunch of stone. And then building another barrack. For more stones. For more soldiers. Can have up to 14 soldiers now. Still takes 40 seconds for folks to get trained. Still at a disadvantage. We can try. We were victorious. We got 2,000 bucks. A lot of copper, a lot of stone, a lot of wood, food. For more barracks, though, we'll need 2,000 500 stone. So let's gather that manually, semi-manually, kind of automatically. Like so. Now have up to 16 soldiers. Our rating is 24 offensively, defensively, and offensively. Still wounded. 1 wounded. Soldier rating is 4. If we're going to research, we can get thesis paper unlocked. Theoretically, iron mining. Containerization. Design a scalable storage solution for all your storage needs. That is pretty good. It's gonna take a moment though, like 2 minutes. Let's get the thesis paper unlocked instead. Just gonna boost our knowledge further. And get another one of these. We'll need more bricks. For that, we'll get more cement workers again. And then we'll want to gather some lumber again, so that we can get another lodge built. We'll also want to get more spore nests. And once those settle in, once the folks join us, we'll have a lot more stone to work with. It's nicer that the unemployed people automatically get assigned to the stone quarry. So yeah, right now it's at minus 1.23 per second. We're still in the positive for food production. Let's get some more food production. Preemptively. We want to have as much stone as possible, so that it doesn't drain us quickly. And we'll need 700 lumber for another quarry. Quarry workers. Are we not gaining more folks? Let's head into research real quick. Get artisans. Quarry workers. Let's get that, I guess, set up. Let's do this real quick. Get a bunch of wood here. For another cement plant, we'll need 4,500 bucks. Getting that market is going to be pretty huge for us. Advantage for a rate. 5% advantage because we've got wounded people. Do we want more military, I wonder? Well, we'll need storage first. It is more. We'll need food. Lumber and stone. Here we go. Build another 2 sheds. And just split these up a little bit. We've got 8 lumberjacks, 8 quarry workers. If we go into research, we can't afford anything just yet. Our knowledge is currently at 670. Iron mining is going to be very useful, I'd imagine, because of weapons and stuff. Apprentices. Each crafter beyond the first assigned to a resource increases production of that resource by 3%. Research grant. Libraries will boost the effect of university's max knowledge reserve by 2%. Library. Mercenaries. Unlocks the ability to hire mercenaries. You can pay a person to die for you, after all. And bank vault. Upgrade your banks with vaults made of concrete, increasing their storage capacity for money. Very, very interesting. Requires iron, by the way. So it seems that a lot of these upgrades will also require some resources, like cement as well. Let's get another compost heap here so that our food stays positive, even if it's just barely even positive. I want another cement plant. For that, we'll need a lot of wood. We'll also need a lot of stone, a lot of money. We'll need a lot of different things. Got the advantage here, but we were pretty darn successful there. 2,361 bucks. Damn. You know? We defeated 1 soldier, died. That's rough. That is pretty rough. But that's like the raid. The raid had like a very, very good payout for us. If we go into research, don't have anything just yet. That said, what we do have is enough money for another cement worker. Another 2 cement workers, in fact. But like, lumber and stone, 2,400, 2,600. We'll have to just stay here a little while longer. And gather some lumber again. It's gonna be very, very useful. It's gonna be very, very good to have these cement workers working away at the cement. Then we can get more libraries as a result, and then later more research. Okay, let's gather stone now again, because we're at 2,600 lumber. Not quite there yet. And now we can get another cement plant. Let's assign people right away to that. We're now producing a lot less stone. So next up, we'll probably have to build more stuff here, more citizens. 500 stone. Get another large build. For this we'll need 600 stone and wood. Like each for another compost heap. The good thing is we don't need any farmers or anything like that. That said, why is our morale so low? Job stress. What can we do about job stress? Not really much, I guess. This raid here will gain a lot of money again. We can go into research and get a playwright. Which is apparently just a normal upgrade to our entertainment boost. %1 max morale. Let's build another rock quarry. For that we'll need a bunch of lumber again. Research-wise, we're still not there yet for this market where we can buy and sell resources. But we can do another raid on the Southern Federation, and we can also start more spying, more espionage on the Western Nation. We're above average. No, they are above average. The United Dynasty is very, very strong. And the Southern Federation is average. Got an advantage over here though. With that ambush, we didn't really deprecate our relations. Got 9 wounded though. Our city was raided. 104 bucks was stolen. 4 soldiers were killed. No soldiers were wounded. That is rough. After that failed raid right there. Well, it wasn't failed, but we were victorious. You know, it was an ambush where 3 soldiers died. Because of that, our defense rating went down, which is problematic. We definitely want to get that. Library of Zanga. Like that. 5% knowledge production. Very useful. Let's get another banker set up. And I guess we'll go for some spore nests because they're cheaper at this point. In terms of money, that is. Also in terms of lumber, and we don't need stone for them. Let's see, despite our compost heaps draining our lumber, we're producing still a fair amount of lumber, which is lovely. We want to get more people though, partially because of the fact that we need more soldiers, since the enemies will be gearing up as well. But also partially because we are in need of more stone. More cement, more other things. There's a lot to do. Let's get more people here. We're going to research. Iron mining is going to be very, very important. 2,500. Like that's gonna take 3 minutes, 4 minutes actually. The marketplace though we can get sooner. Maybe we can become friends with these guys and trade with them. Are we training soldiers? We are training soldiers. Lovely. Let's raid over here. We gain a bunch of money and stone. Love to see it. Beyond that, I would love to get even more stone. For more barracks. Some coffee. Let's head into research and get the marketplace unlocked. Resources. Oh, we can sell stuff. If I just go for 1,000. Oh, it's German for me. Interesting. And everything else is... Can sell like a bunch of food for now. If the price goes down, the more we sell. We've got furs that we can sell. Because we produce so much and we don't have any need for it. At the moment, that's gonna be worth a bunch of money. Urban planning. Plan build orders in advance to be carried out by a workforce. Lovely. Can spy on the nation over here again. Because we don't really have any need for the money at the moment. Did we have any jobs that we need to fulfill? Like copper, I guess. Bankers, right. Right. Go like so. Military-wise, we're doing good. Can attack you guys for another raid. Got a bunch of stone and copper from that. Phenomenal. We can get more barracks built once we have more money. For that, we'll go into the resources again. And sell some copper. Get more barracks. More spore nests. I'm going to research. Library, we need 22 bricks. We currently have 20. We also need a bunch of plywood. Iron mining is going to take 2,500 knowledge. We have 600 at the moment. We just sold a bunch, so that's useful. Let's go ahead and see if we can do another raiding. Another little bit of raiding. Training is going to take another bit. Getting a good bunch of soldiers here. I wonder what parasite means. Is it just our racial trait? Foreign powers over here. There's no other ones. Relations are poor over this way. Military rank is 150. So we have a numerical value for that now. I assume ours... Oh, it's above average, 150. Very strong. Interesting. Relations are poor with them. A bit worrisome. So it's getting trained still. 26,000, 600,000. Getting more spice is going to be rough. Oh, no, 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 no. We're losing food. Fast. I hope we're not losing people just yet. That was good that we paid attention. That I didn't pay attention enough. For the compost heap we need stone. And wood. Okay, all is good again. I was worried there for a moment. I could have gone badly. Very badly. Why did our food consumption drop so much? I guess we got finally like the 40 spore grow. 40 spore people. And we sort of need it. Oh, it's for morale I went down. Because of winter. We'll need more stone again then. To accommodate for the fact that winter will bring down the food production. %, advantage. We're victorious. Got a lot of resources. Ooh, we got some steel. Interesting. Means, however, they also are at steel. Got 15 wounded soldiers. We'll have to be a bit careful. No idea what to do about steel just yet, though. Research. We can sell that for 2,500. Let's do that. I'll also sell some copper. 500. And some furs for 200 each. For 200 per 100. Okay. Let's get another shed built. Got a lot of money again. We can go into civics, see if we can spy on someone, but no, we don't have enough money. 1.3 million for the next one. We don't have enough money. At all. For that. The thing is, we'll need more people, but for that we'll need more food as well. Morale is low. Entertainers are providing though. Let's get a stone again and get some amphitheaters built. Just to aid us in our production and taxes and stuff. Honestly, we'll need another bank. resources. Can we buy stuff? Let's get steel built, I guess. Just buy that. We sold it earlier. Was it a mistake? Because we have no means of producing it. We might need it soon enough. Sooner than later. Just gonna use some money to invest to like get our lumber built. We'll need bricks. 1, 2. And we'll need plywood. For the plywood, we'll need some extra lumber. Let's go to like 1,000 for now. And then built. Nice. More knowledge production. Very useful. Urban planning. Storage. Storage is going to be very, very good and important. It's going to take 3 minutes though. Iron, however, might be more important because, you know, we'll need iron for bank vaults. We'll need iron for probably better tools as well and stuff like that. Let's attack this city, Southern Federation. Got a bunch of wounded soldiers again. One person died. Gained a bunch of food in Stoneville. Amphitheater. Let's get another entertainer. And then build another compost heap and lodge or spawn nest, whatever we get next. Producing stone again. $1,400 lumber needed for another lodge. Money is less of an issue now. So what we probably should do is decrease the amount of bankers we have to gain more stone. And then also get some lumberjacks here so to just, you know, make it a bit equal, you know. We'll need more stone and we'll need wood. And we also can store more stone and we can store wood. Boop. Attack there. Fantastic. Gained some food and money. We have got a bunch of wounded soldiers though, which is rough. That said though, iron mining unlocks iron axe and sledgehammer as I expected. The mines, you know, we're getting those. Wrought iron is also a new resource we can craft. Attack those. Military ranking is average, 100. And we still hate it. They're in a recession. These guys' economic strength is average. Unrest is low. Ooh, I wonder if we can incite them. What about our own stats? How do we know where we're at in terms of unrest? Civil unrest. Let's get another compost heap, just in case, you know, there's any big dips or whatever. In productivity, morale, etc, etc. Morale is pretty high though. I'm gonna get another bank built so that we can store more money. We'll go for some lumber as well. To then build another shed. And store up more resources. We need 2,000 lumber, 1,000 stone. The stone should get here in due time. Like, it's just a matter of us getting the lumber in question. And we can get a lodge, which provides housing. For now, it's gonna be very, very useful. Can get another Spore Gar person here. What do we need for another barrack? 5,300 stone. We don't have that much yet. Can get plus 300 stone, but like, it's not quite feasible for us to afford that. For another compost heap, we'll need 2,000 stone, 2,200 lumber. But first we'll get another spore nest. And we'll produce some more lumber again. Let's get the lumber yard built for another 2% production there. And 100 max lumber. We're still waiting for 3 more people to join us. Let's gather stone as well. Like, the lumber should get there in due time. We're on year 3, day 47. Well, make that 8, I guess, in springtime. And into research again, check how much knowledge we need. We need a lot of knowledge. So this would be ready in 4 minutes. This would be ready in 60 minutes. Stuff like that. We'll need iron though for that. And it's like our throttle. No issue there. If we head into civics, we can get another miner for now. Like another 2 there to just increase the iron production. Same with like copper. And let's raid these guys. Our army was defeated. A Caven has killed a miner. That's also really bad, actually. Yeah, we lost a lot of folks. 2 were wounded, or 3. These guys are bringing in food as well there. So I'm wondering, more barracks. We'll need more stoneware for that. For another library, we'll need a lot of plywood and stuff. And we'll need plywood. Attack here. 2 enemy soldiers were infected during battle. Does that increase our rating? Not sure. Got a lot of wounded soldiers. On top of that, we still have to recuperate 4 soldiers. They're getting trained as we speak. We could take the opportunity to essentially, let's see, just get plywood, 0.01 plywood per second, 0.71 lumber per second drained though. If we get another foundry, or 3, or 2, rather, we can get this as well. Uses 0.01 brick per second and drains 0.29 cement per second, which we're producing plenty of at the moment. Knowledge is getting there slowly but surely. Storage over here is going to cost us a bunch, but we're getting it in 2 minutes. Let's head over here and attack these guys. I guess we'll need more soldiers there, if possible. If we were to do pillage, we would be at a disadvantage a lot. So I'm not going to do that just yet. Another soldier's getting trained up. Just wait for it, I guess. And I'd love to get more people, since we've got 10.29 food production. We might as well do that. We'll get another lodge build since we don't really have a use for money at the moment. Getting another university would also be very feasible. For more maximum knowledge, as well as another professor. We need 3,000 stone, so we'll work on that real quick. I'll finish my coffee. It's summer. Another university. We can assign another person as a professor. Right there. Can increase our battalion strength. We're victorious. No wounds. No deaths. Got a lot of money. Copper, lumber, and cement. Which is fantastic. We'll take this chance to also use up some of the cement immediately. Wrought iron requires 400. We'll just use some, I guess. We'll need it sooner than later. Attack. We have no wounded. Oh, 2 soldiers died though, which is actually worse than getting wounded. Alrighty. Getting a bunch of lumber here is going to be very, very important for the sake of building more lodges and spore nests. On that note, research containerization. Wow, we can get a freight yard plus 10 max crate. You've unlocked a new method of resource management. To manage crates, click the plus symbol next to a resource or use the storage tab under the resource heading. Trade district. There's another spore nest. Lovely. Max crate. Cost 10 plywood. Each crate provides 350 storage. In that case, let's get rid of bricks for now and just get more plywood. Army was defeated. 2 soldiers died. 1 soldier died. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that, especially with this many wounded. I think we definitely want to get stone and lumber. Actually, can we buy... Oh, that's nice. Got a crate. Can we buy... No. Can't buy plywood. Plus A is all. Let's buy a bunch of wood. We do have the money after all. While we're at it, we'll sell a bunch of furs. And copper, because we don't have any use for it just yet. And then... Oh, there we go. Fantastic. We can get... another library would be phenomenal. Nine minutes, and now it takes also 9 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, well, we have 125 max knowledge now. But also, the production increased by a bunch. And if we get more universities, more researchers, you know, professors, it's gonna be pretty good. 2 soldiers died. We get a lot of money though. And a bunch of stone. So, with that said, with that in mind, cement, iron, etc., etc. Plus, let's construct crates and assign one here. Unassign. Yeah, let's just go to 5,000 for now. Assign a crate over this way as well. Crate yards are nice. We need wrought iron for them though. It's 7 of that. 80 a piece. So just 160 iron left. It's gonna take a while until we get there though. That said, getting a more plywood is good. Let's get another break. Setup. Don't have really any use for bankers right now. Like, we'll get money either way. As it stands, urban planning is great. This requires iron. Upgrade your sheds. Reinforce your sheds with new materials to increase storage capacity. Ooh. Okay, all of these cost a bunch. Mulch your dead matter before composting it to accelerate the food production process. Apprentices, iron pickups, rebar. Adding rebar to concrete will make it much stronger and reduce building cement costs. Ooh, that's nice. Sawmills, increase lumber yield of your lumberjacks. Plate armor, heavy but offers better protection for your soldiers. Spore colony, learn to construct more comfortable housing for couples. Nice. And bank vaults. Smelting, coal mining, there's a lot. There's a lot here. This is available in 7 minutes. Which would be nice to have. Gain a bunch of stone and copper. Sell some copper. Actually, why? No, we don't have money. We don't have space for our money. Let's instead... I don't know. Let's go to resources and buy a bunch of lumber, I guess. Just to get rid of our money. 4,000 needed for another lodge. Give me that. Still producing 7.55 food per second, which is lovely. Partially because of the soldiers as well. We need money for that. Alright, we'll sell copper now. And some furs. A lodge or this? Why not both? We need more lumber. That's why not both. Sell some food for now to get money. Buy some lumber right now so that we don't have to spend too much time clicking. Spend some time clicking. Getting 2 lumber per second. Only, so we'll need to buff that up. With lumber yards and the like. I keep thinking we're close, but that's just our food production now. And in the spawn nest, we'll have 46 people. Woo woo. Soon. Oligarchy, our rating is kind of whatever. Let's attack here. An enemy soldier was infected. 1 soldier died. 7 were wounded. We're gonna take this opportunity to just get another lumberjack, I guess. Lovely. And then I want this, which requires 7,000 in money. Urban planning. Building queue. Nice, we can just do that. Fantastic. That is very, very good. Build those out. We'll need 4,000 lumber to build another spore nest. I'm a big fan of queues in games like this, and this one's actually super easy to use as well. Oh boy. It's taking a lot of wood to get there to the next Spore nest, 4,000. Yeah, it's just gonna take a little moment. If you're enjoying this and want to see more, we'll probably play more of this at some point. Let's go build that Spore nest for now, so that we have more people to work with. But yeah, just let me know, and I'll make sure to check out more of a game. Also, if you want to play the game for yourself, we can change our government now. Start a revolution. More effective worker production, combat rating are lower. Warmonger penalties disabled. Stress is 25% higher, but military power is 35% stronger. Not gonna do that just yet. Let's attack over here. I would love to get some spies in there again, but it's very expensive to do so. Just building another compost heap here. We'll build another shed as well while we're at it, and another foundry, huzzah. And beyond that, another mine, might as well. Then we can get one built here, fantastic. It's winter again, so we lose 5% on our morale, means also 5% less taxes and production overall. We're weaker in winter. That's our weakness. We're mushroom people. Seem to be weak in winter. Attack here for some resources. Leave it at that. But yeah, if you want to check out the game for yourself, it's available on GitHub. There's a link in the description to that page. Let's get the wrought iron actually produced. Just a bit. The plywood is going to be very, very important. And then while we're at it, I do want to also gain more crates, like so. And then store up some of... Do we want first? Cement. Probably cement. Like that. Go also into resources and sell some of these furs. And then buy a bunch of lumber. We need 3,000 lumber for that, but also 7,000 food. Oof. In that case, what do we sell? We can sell something. We can also pillage. Let's go pillage for now. Raid, rather. Yeah, let's raid. And we got defeated. We lost a soldier. We were victorious that way, at that time though. 5 died. We win this time. We have to be a bit careful there. What did I want to build? I guess a compost heap? Let's do this. Graveyard. Let's build another shed for now. And another bank for more maximum money. And then while we're at it, yeah, we'll just have these queued up and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you had a fantastic time. We ended up recording for more than, like, nearly 2 hours. Which is a bit... unfortunate. I don't know who watches 2 hours of incremental gaming. I mean, I do. I do. More than, like, a lot, you know. I've been lately watching someone... What's their name again? There's one guy who recorded a few years ago, like, playing Kitten's game, Iron Will mode, and it was wild. It was quite a lot of fun to watch as well. But, yeah, I do that. I watch streamers play incremental games sometimes, as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I had a fantastic time. Let's leave it at this before I record for another few hours. Go check out the game. It's pretty fun, it's free, it's cool, it's very simplistic, but also has depth to it, you know? Similar to Kitten's game. It's less hardcore than Kitten's game though, but also features wars, and I feel like wars are kind of fun. I think people like wars, don't they? And don't they love wars? But yeah, I'll see you around. Thanks a lot for joining in. And for now, bye-bye.